What is happening, beautiful people? If you're watching the vlog for the first time, welcome. My name is Zaman. Today's Monday. It's a gorgeous day outside. It's been it's a scorcher today, man. It's like 32 degrees today. It's really hot. Girls are outside. They're just chilling. I did say to them, if you guys want to turn the sprinkler on and stuff, jump in. And there's a water park around the corner. You guys can go there too. You know what I mean? But I guess they're just gonna chill for now. I just got back from Langley. It was a really busy day. Had to meet a couple people there for some projects and stuff like that. Had to see some things. It's all good. Now I'm gonna quickly log in and spend the next 2 hours and do my real work, the stuff that I need to finish before the end of the day. Hopefully it's not too bad, you know what I mean? So the way it works in my department, we're operations, and then there's a projects team. So what happens is the projects team will do something, you know, say a project, whatever, is install something. Then there's a process where it gets put into operations, which is my team. And then going forward, what happens if you got a problem on the system, you create a ticket. So most of my work, I would say 75% is operations, 25% is projects. Operations take priority. So now, because I was out there for something else, so it was operational based, but you know, like the real work that comes into me is based on tickets. So I log into the system. It's got a whole bunch of tickets that get put into a queue, and then someone goes through them and just arbitrarily, you know, basically assigns it to people like myself. So I've got my expertise in my department, you know, firewalls, proxy servers and stuff like that. So when tickets come in, generally they'll come to me first, and then I've got a bunch of members that I can distribute off to. So I'm going to check the queue. I'm sure it's going to be packed, it always is, and get to work here. The weather today was it was pretty brutal. It was like, what, 31 degrees, 32 degrees today. The heat wave was just, it was really brutal. I wanted to cut the grass, but it's just too hot. But I don't know, I may do it. We'll see how it goes, man. It's like still pretty warm out. I want to talk to you guys about expectations, especially when you're starting a business, man. Yeah, I'm in all these Facebook groups on, you know, around Amazon business and stuff like that, and you know, it's, I don't want to sound like a dick, but it's just really heartbreaking to see, you know, the mentality of some of these people that are just going in and, you know, they're following whatever this seller's, you know, course or that person's course and this and that. And what I'm finding is that these creators of these courses are creating these Facebook groups, and then they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And what's happening is, especially for Amazon, is the way people are researching products, it's becoming all the same. And what that's doing is, for that certain price point, for that criteria, it's saturating the market. Now, that's not to say that if you're going to take one of these programs, you're not going to find a product based on that person's criteria. You probably will, right? But it's going to be tough, and most people, you know, are looking for, you know, the cheapest product possible with the highest return, right? And that's typically in a certain dollar range. Now, that's fine, but I tell people, you know, if you're gonna dive into like an online business or Amazon or eBay, stuff like that, you know, start with retail arbitrage, start with online arbitrage, do what I did and just find stuff that you can sell around the house and start slowly like that. Like, don't go in, take one of these courses and then, you know, be a sheep. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm just at the point now where I'm probably gonna start pulling myself out of some of these groups because the questions are all exactly the same. The mentality is very short term. It's like, okay, if I launch today and I spend $500 on a product, you know, is it possible to make profit in a month? And those are the wrong sort of questions you're asking. You know, starting a business is long term. What you should be saying is, look, you know, if I, you know, start this and I spend X amount of dollars, you know, how long will it take to kind of start making return after I reinvest into my business, you know, for the first 6 months or something like that. You know what I mean? Those are some of the questions you should be asking. Now, I don't blame most people, because most people, you know, do not have the opportunity to start a business, run a business, be involved in the strategic planning of a business. So, you know, they don't know. But, you know, going into a business, you got to start getting that mentality, start getting that mindset going. And that's where the stuff that I want to, you know, kind of teach people and show people you know, that you need that mental stability to be able to make the real money, make the big money, make those profits and stuff. You can't think short term. Nothing is short term. You know what I mean? I've been talking to some very successful Amazon sellers just in my journey so far. I'm talking people are doing like, you know, 7 figures a year, and their stories are, some of them, like, the stories are remarkable. They're talking about, you know, selling, you know, they didn't make any, I mean, they're talking about, you know, they didn't make any profits. Well, I shouldn't say that. They didn't pull any profits out of the business to pay themselves, you know, until after a year. You know what I mean? Because they just took all that money that they made and reinvested. And that's where I see myself. Like, you know, like, I've got a pretty good damn product. You know what I mean? Is it the gold mine? I don't know. Is it a home run? I'm not sure. You know something? I may get lucky and off this first product without doing anything else, I may absolutely crush it. Who knows? Realistically, I doubt it. I mean, my goal is to build a brand. My goal is to build a Nike, you know, a Coke, you know, something that when they hear my brand, they're like, okay, we're gonna buy this product. I'm trying to build a culture. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build like an Apple, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's my goal. So I got different goals. So I'm picking products that I'm passionate about, stuff that I know that's gonna help, stuff that I know that's gonna solve someone's problem. So my approach is totally different. It's not like, okay, let's do some research, find some random product, you know, and like I said, you can probably make money out of it. But here's the thing, what's stopping someone else is doing the exact same process that you are and get the same product as you. That's all I'm saying, right? If you're going to build a brand, it doesn't matter what you sell. Well, it does matter what you sell, but at the end of the day, the calculations are different. You know, the way you approach things is different. You know what I mean? So I just want you to understand that, you know, if you want to get into business, that's cool, man, but you got to have your expectations right, and you got to understand what you're trying to do. Like, if you're just trying to make money, there's tons of stuff you could do. Like, why would you want to spend $3,000-$4,000, all this time, money, investment, right, on something that's going to be, you know, such a headache when you can, you know, do something else, right? I mean, if you're really hung and gung-ho about starting something online, I mean, this is the place to be right now. Selling online, starting your own Shopify store, starting Amazon business, selling on eBay, whatever it is. It's tried, tested, and true. But again, you got to get the mentality right. That's really important, man. So I want to, you know, talk about that, because I see a lot of people that don't have the experience, don't have that business experience, like just jumping in, they're diving in, but they don't have their mind right. You know what I mean? That's really important. I'm all about, you know, going out and crushing. I want you guys to do the same thing, honestly. But, you know, part of getting it, going out and, you know, crushing it is you got to really understand how the game works. And how the game works depends on how you want to interpret information, who you learn from, who your mentors are, and stuff like that. What you're reading, what you're watching, all that stuff matters, man. Like, if you're going to start an Amazon business, surround yourself with the best Amazon people that you can find that are willing to work with you, willing to talk with you. You know, like some of these Facebook groups. If you want to start a car selling, you know, selling car business or dealership, surround yourself with people that are in that business, man. You know, I'm sure there's a Facebook group for everything. You know what I mean? You just got to find it and contribute to it and learn from it. Like, I'm in these groups and I try to help out as much as I can. But, you know, I try to help out in the sense of, listen, you know, you may not be asking the right questions here. What you should be saying is, like, you know, don't ask about what profits you're going to make in the first month. You should be asking about, you know, what you're forecasting, what are you looking for in a year, 2 years, 5 years. Those are the kind of things that I want to, you know, push on people. But it's hard because they don't get it. I mean, they think right off the bat that, you know, they're going to go out, like I said, buy some random product and make, you know, $50,000 in the first 30 days. Again, that's possible. I'm not saying it's not, but it's rare. So guys, quick jaw talk, you know what I mean? I'm going to go back inside now. It's like dinner time, and I'm going to see, I may start cutting the grass. I think it's a golden opportunity to do it. I'm almost showered up and stuff, man, because it's so dry out there. The grass is so dusty. There's bits of dirt patches. So when I go over it with the mower, just puffs up in smoke. And then it's funny, like, if you don't have like a mask on and glasses, all that stuff gets in your eyes, and then when you come outside or when you come inside and you, like, you know, have to blow your nose, it's like all black shit coming out of your nose too, man, from the dust getting in there. So, you know, because it's so dry out, I actually had to, you know, like I said, put the mask on and put some sunglasses on. That's all done. I'm glad I did it. It's just in the back of my head. I haven't done it for like a couple of weeks, but now it's good because the grass, the clippings, they go out on Wednesdays with the garbage. So that's all done. I'm just chilling out right now. Got a little bit of work to do. Got to get prepped for the next week or so, because a product is here. It's landed. I just got to go figure out how to get it, how to pick it up, the logistics. Do I ship it from where it is now to Amazon in Canada FBA, or do I bring it home first? I have a feeling I'm just going to end up bringing it home first, because I'm going to need some of that product right away. That's the plan anyways. I'll keep you guys posted, but I want to say if you're watching the vlog for the first time, thank you very much, because I appreciate it. Please subscribe, be part of the family. If you want to see more vlogs just like this, please click on down the sky. Of course, to my peeps, be you, stay optimistic, enjoy the rest of your night. Here's a big high five from me to all of you.